Hey everyone, welcome to Online Education Academy ZA. On today's lesson, we'll be doing identity. Right. Grade 12 identities. So we'll be proving that cos x plus y times cos x minus y is equals to 1 minus sine squared x minus sine squared y. Right. So we'll work on the left hand side. LHS left hand side. So on the left hand side, so cos x plus y will give us cos x times cos y minus, if we have a plus, sine x times sine y, right? And then cos x plus y gives us cos x times cos y minus sine x times sine y. Then cos x minus y gives us, so it's going to times because we are multiplying by cos x minus y. So it's going to times cos x cos y plus sine x sine y. Sine x times sine y, right? So if it's a negative, it's cos x minus y. It's going to be cos x times cos y plus sine x times sine y. So when we have it like this, then we'll multiply the brackets. Cos x cos y times cos x cos y. We get cos squared x cos squared y, right? That's what we get. Cos squared x cos squared y, right? And then we're going to multiply cos x times cos y with sin x sin y. Then we multiply negative sin x sin y with cos x cos y. So they're going to cancel each other. Then we're going to multiply sin x sin y with sin x sin y. So we have negative sine squared x times sine squared y. That's what we are having. So, but we know that we want our answer in the form of 1 minus sine squared x minus sine squared y. So we know that in our identities, cos squared x is the same as 1 minus sine squared x. So we'll have this, then 1 minus sine squared x. We'll convert both cos squared x into 1 minus sine squared x, 1 minus sine squared x. So, and then it's minus sine squared x, sine squared y. Alright, when we have it like this, then what we can do now, we can multiply the brackets. 1 times 1, we get 1. And then there's 1 times negative sine x, sine squared x, we get negative sine squared x. Right. So we're going to multiply the bracket. So this times this gives you negative sine squared x, and then this times this gives you also negative sine squared x, right? Then this times this gives you This times this gives you, no man, science, we made a mistake here because this is cos y, because it's going to be sine y. It's going to be 1 minus sine squared x, 1 minus sine squared y. So we're going to have 1 minus sine squared y, right? Because here we are converting cos squared y. So this is what we'll be having. We'll be having 1 minus sine squared y. So it's 1 times 1 gives us 1. 1 times negative sine squared y gives us minus sine squared y. And then it's going to give us minus sine squared x. Then this is going to give us plus sine squared x sine times sine squared y, because they are different now. It's x and y. Sine squared x times sine squared y minus this one now, sine squared x sine squared y, sine squared x sine squared y. So now when you have it like this, now this will minus each other, these ones, sine squared x sine squared y and sine squared x sine squared y will minus each other. Then we'll be remaining with, we can arrange this one now. We are remaining with 1 minus sine squared x minus sine squared y. Right, this is the remaining part. And what we are remaining with is the same as that one, 1 minus sine squared x minus sine squared y. So now we have solved this identity. Thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to subscribe on Online Education Academy ZA for more learning content.